And we are live.
Oh, God,
hello and welcome to the MegaMonsterCast Watches, the last two episodes of Neon Genesis Evangelion. You may see Pen on screen. That is intentional.
Because Nick has his own pen.
Yeah, so that's the image we have up here now, guys. We have Pen instead of the stream. Instead of Evangelion, it's Pen up next to us. So it's Pen, me, Alex, Josh. As it should be. Yep. So we're gonna watch Evangelion. We gave Alex a bit of a lore dump, so he wasn't just eternally frustrated. Yeah. Anyway,
because
I'm
that
okay
was
with that.
That was a definite possibility.
Yep.
It still is.
So yeah,
I'm still mad.
That's understandable. So yeah, let's get this show on the road.
Is it live?
Should be on YouTube.
I don't see it yet.
We've only been live for like a minute.
No,
it's okay to be here. The case of Shinji Ikari. I hate the music choice.
Music's beautiful.
And there goes Kawaru's head.
Yeah, I don't think we're live.
But he bit that.
On YouTube? We should be. It says we're live.
Now it is. Now it popped up.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, like, oh God.
Yep.
All right.
Good.
I give up. Nope.
Was it because of the wording? Good God.
Everything is awful.
Hey, at least you're making us experience the Netflix one with you.
Fuck you.
So there's some solace there.
No.
I'm too focused on what Nick's eating.
Chicken tendies.
Oh, yeah. And he wanted to kiss because he loved him.
Shut the fuck up.
Who, me or him?
You.
Yep. That's how Shinji feels right now.
What are you afraid of?
Some would say he's having a psychotic break.
And he ripped his shirt.
Rip out!
Oh, look, it's heaven. Every character I've ever interacted with.
fight with it again? Mother, say something for me.
Oh goodness.
Begins to shake him.
Yep. Just
Why you
understand.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Excuses for yourself like you usually do. Holding on to this mentality. Very best to serve others. You know it.
Ah!
Yep. You're kind of getting whiplash, huh?
It's hurting.
Hey, there's the first one.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's right. How does that make you feel, Alex, that the albino characters refer to an object?
See, we've been planting the seeds for months.
I don't like any bit of it.
I mean, buckle up, bud. You're pretty early in this episode, and we got one more after this one.
No,
And
no, I'm done. I'm done.
I didn't realize they added
No, I'm
an
done.
H.
I'm done. I'm so done.
yes,
No.
just allow the object to speak for itself.
I told you that. I told you he made her soul. You didn't think that was like a joke, did you?
Can we just go back to Ultraman?
I mean, we'll go
No,
back to
not
that
till
soon.
July. Or
I will
June.
say, after we're done recording for this show, we have several shows that start back up in July. Kaiju number 8 starts in July.
Chainsaw Man.
No, that got moved to September.
No!
Yeah, I know.
Fight Chainsaw Man.
Now we're gonna fight. Yes. I'll make that face. Yeah, how do you like that imagery?
She's trapped.
As an object is. Or Stockholm Syndrome. Your choice.
I mean, Gendo does objectify her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you love me? That's your ass being on cold cement.
It's cruel.
What? Cold cement?
No, Gendo.
Yeah. No, he's not a good person.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck. What?
Yeah, you got to do it. I told you.
You'll
You'll
find
get-
out next time.
You'll get the context for that later.
Hoping to escape from, to eradicate.
No, we just get this?
All our hearts into one so we can supplement each other? Just force this upon everyone without their consent. We're forcing people to care for each
Yeah.
other. That's exactly what society
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna get real fucking esoteric.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, she's still haunted by her childhood, like all of these
Oh, well,
characters.
she's dead, so.
I mean, it's more complicated than that.
Ending to be clean. With him, let him have you. No, work with him. Was I in love with him? Yes, I was, and he accepted me for who I am, what I really am inside. He was kind to me.
Oh, huh.
Nothing to get embarrassed about. This
Oh, the joy to show you something. Oh, to show you something.
So yeah. I forgot that Shinji sees this.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense though.
And love.
Delighted. Delighted.
Hey, you don't need a reason. Always a reason behind it. Find hurting yourself, Sid. You are right now. Don't be deceiving yourself. Want.
Aren't you? They're all like that. Go off to work. Their own world. Father was just like that. They're just avoiding harsh reality. Atrocious that way. Miss Misato, there are times when I think that I'm hopeless. I'm disgusting. Filthy. Just appalling. Nutty. Absolutely gross. That's what adult relations. I want to throw up. Congratulations. Way to go on your promotion. The person that won recognition is the me playing the role of the do-gooder that's not the real me. The real you is sorry. I am happy. Yes, I am happy. I'm not. This is not real happiness. The person you see is not the real me. I'm just convicting myself in it. However, we have to do without others. Are you afraid to sleep alone? So sleeping by yourself makes you feel lonely, huh?
Hardly after all right, listen. I don't have to be just anyone.
Pardon, Stardust.
Get ready to hear that.
Anymore. It's all good with you. Who's a human being as well? I've said this.
How could a woman like you
That's so tight. Damn it, folks. I think you felt that way about this.
put down bosses like
Everything your wife.
you see?
Yes, in terms of society's rules, that's. Well, there's no way you could ever stop being the father. Mother, whatever I wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. Yeah.
You never really liked it. You never really needed mommy. It's funny. It's funny. Everybody does it once.
Oh, it's hitting them hard now.
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
what those toes do.
I don't want to fade away and disappear. I don't want boys and romance. I don't want dad. I don't want mom. I don't want anyone. That means no one will be on my side. That's why I'm gonna live for myself. I don't want to. It's so painful. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. Tell me, Project, that your father was working. But what we are experiencing.
And the memory of those facts translates to become reality.
Some truths will transform. But all the results. Well, among the multitude of facts that exist, this is one said. And this is the result you wished for.
You wish for what wanted.
A destruction. That's the return to the void. This is reality. Reality.
Your own world. Or with others. The world where you decide how you accept things.
Right now, your own world where you just receive what others give. Your own world that you can't do anything about. A world where everything's all fun and me, right? No, it isn't. The world you decide.
The world where your heart decides the way to.
And to die. Those are the things you wish for. World, you're saying
Pick your closed off world that's comfortable. Only you. No heart. Protect your pleasure.
just the end result. You can't live in a realm that's closed off. In a
Ultimate
world
pain,
that's
ultimate pleasure.
world around you closed off. Rejecting what you disliked, removing all discomfort. Your own heart yearned for a lonely world. Just to say. But what's been shaped here is only one possible ending. This here is the end of the world that you yourself brought about.
All right, pause it for a second, Alex. Pause it.
The end
So,
of
what
the
do you think is
world.
happening?
I don't know, man.
Can you imagine being like a 12-year-old Japanese kid in the 90s and seeing this? Like, you're watching week to week, and
Oh
then
my
this
God,
happens.
this is what I feel on the inside. What
Well,
they're doing, what I feel on the inside, on the outside.
Yeah. Like, could you imagine, like, even watching this show every week, you turn on this episode, you see just a bunch of the characters have died between last episode and this episode. And suddenly everything's taking place on a stage. Like, this is a fucking high school play.
Yeah, we've been getting used to these characters this whole time, and yeah, they're just all dead. And
We don't even get to see the best character, which we haven't even recorded for yet.
First of all, we see the best character ourselves, and so does the audience, because Pen's been here the entire time.
I rephrase what I say, the second best character.
I actually wonder how this would have affected Pen.
Imagine you just see like one
Everybody's
cutaway, and
dead.
it's just Pen as a skid mark on a
No,
road.
No,
no.
Pen's just walking around.
Pen is the king to all the angels now. they bow down to Pen. And they feed him little sardines and give him beers.
Yep. So anyway, human instrumentalities happened. Is this what you thought human instrumentality was going to look like?
What did I learn here?
You learned
Financial
that
crisis.
What
You
did
learn-
I learn? I don't know if I learned anything.
you learned that a lot of people are having identity crises right now.
Yeah.
Well, they're all dead, so there's no crises.
Are you sure? Are you sure the souls of everybody just didn't go into Shinji? Except for Pen because Pen is the new god of this land.
I do like a part of me hopes that like the end of the movie, Josh. I hope like in the distance you can just kind of pick out Pen like just on his own doing his own shit.
Just sliding on his belly down a hill.
Yeah, well, down that
I wanna
specific
see
thing in
Pen-
the background.
Yes. That or Pen has his own Ava.
But then it would have to be one of those. We'll get into
Yeah.
that when the movie happens.
Yeah, we will.
God damn it.
Funny that you say that. You'll find that out in the movie as well.
Yeah.
I don't like any of this.
Uh,
All right, hit
Yeah.
play.
yeah.
Hey, next episode, bitch.
Give him a
This is what
second to
we felt in the
process.
90s. This is
Give-
what we felt in the 90s, Alex. Now you
First
feel
of all,
it now.
we felt this in the 2000s. They didn't bring this out in the US in the
Nah.
90s.
Same difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be an adult.
Well, now you need an adult.
Yeah. This
I
is.
need an adult.
Yep.
Guess what? The one you're getting is Gendo. And that's me, baby.
All right, I'm gonna go find my gun.
And that's
I
how
don't think
we
you
get.
registered with them what I said. Give me a minute.
That's
Yeah,
understandable. I get that.
Yeah, I said very bad things.
It's. No, he needs a minute to process what he's experiencing because this was not where he thought this was going to go.
I know, that's why I was so happy to watch him do this. I regret eating all my chicken wings in that short amount of time. Wish I have them now.
Again, if this is making him feel like that, we still have one more episode.
And the next one is going to hit him harder. For different reasons. I can't wait till he reaches the 5-minute mark and that thing happens.
Oh my god. Dude, there's
You know the thing I'm so excited about.
there's a couple things I'm looking forward to.
You know the one thing that he really gets aggravated about when an anime does. What this has done in the 12th degree.
See, I can't wait until we get to the movie and we get all the like the yeah, like well, I'm talking about like specifically like this the letters,
Yeah.
That was such a choice.
God, fuck you both.
Present, baby.
God damn it.
Again,
Oh,
I told you this was
Also,
going to get
audience.
rough.
again, why we didn't record the other day? He got hit by a car.
He did.
But he's alive.
Yeah.
Making him the victor.
Yeah, we didn't tell them that you were okay in the announcement.
Yeah, we kind of forgot. We just said you got hit by.
Making me the victim.
I mean, you're the victim right now.
Yeah, face defender style. How do you like?
Oh, don't speed that up. You just sped it up. Don't speed it up. We got to watch it at the regular pace.
You should have picked a more expensive fender. Is all I'm saying.
I didn't get a choice.
Why you chose a Honda Civic? I don't know.
Oh man. It was not a Civic.
It was a Kia Soul.
makes it all the worse.
I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been a cyber truck. Then it's insulting because you didn't do enough damage to it. Alex,
Yeah,
let's
it's
be
like-
real. If you could damage a cyber truck, you would.
Oh yeah.
I saw a Cybertruck driving home from the gym today. I was like, kind of fucking like, I was upset to see it.
I mean, don't make me get my my accessories.
Your stickers.
I might have. Hate this show.
I mean, this is the
God.
last episode at least. Then we just have the movie and all the remakes.
I hate
Yeah.
everything about that.
The
And
remakes
maybe-
that are much happier.
Maybe we'll read the manga too.
Did you make this a happier story?
Honestly, it's a much
Easy.
happier version. It's a much happier version.
Well, everything is awful.
I mean, yeah.
Do you want your Evangelion to have time travel?
It doesn't even matter. Like, Misato is dead. Katsurugi is
It's more
dead.
complicated than that. You just have to wait.
Kaji's
Yeah.
dead. Everybody's dead.
It's more complicated than that. You just have to wait.
It's not, though.
No, it's shockingly complicated.
Yeah, way more than it should have been.
It's the same story, and no
No.
answers were had. Nobody gets a satisfaction. Everything
Except
is
for
awful.
It's not the same story, and everyone gets a satisfaction.
Yeah,
Everything is awful, and you're lying.
No, honestly, like
You're a
most of
liar.
those
You're a very
characters,
liar-faced.
they have a much happier life in the rebuild
Yeah.
movies. Like almost everyone.
All right, I'm not reading this shit.
Read it. Read it. Read it. Read it to the class. People at home need to know what's going on. They can only see Pen at this point. He's not doing the thing.
Yeah, we're gonna focus on Shinji's instrumentality.
Yeah. Case number 3. Terror.
Dinner.
Yeah, Shinji's unpackaging a lot of his problems right now.
That was your no prior, Miss Misato. Also responsible. That is why we are all trying to help.
Yep.
For myself.
I don't know.
What's wrong with Brother and Kane?
That blood splatter was very
People are little.
important.
Yeah.
Seen it before.
You're on the way. It's painful. Want to? me again. Okay. Okay, others. End of the day, you don't want to be hurt. It's the burden. Ah! How did you do this? I am choking it. Once again, you're casting a there you go again. Assuming you're hoping you won't hurt anyone. I have others who pray. Let's keep yourself going.
Alex is thinking really hard right now.
Thoughts you put in your head.
That's why I pilot the Eva.
No, it's not.
Nothing else. No, I know they do, because I hate myself. People give me their approval.
Mm.
Yeah, trailer shot.
Yep. Honestly, this is probably one of the best shots in the anime.
It really is.
But who you really are will fade away. What's special about me before? And when I learned the cello, that didn't mean that doesn't mean that your own desires. No, I can pilot the Ava. With the Ava, you
Hell?
are unable to do anything. That's like
Hey, take care of yourself.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets pretty fucking...
Eat.
Yeah.
And this, folks, is what happens when you go through therapy and come out all right. A Lilith.
What am I? What am I?
So can you tell they ran out of budget, Alex?
I saw the disappointment in his eyes the moment it changed to this watercolor-esque.
Yep. Can you tell this is where they decided, well, shit, we got to at least try to do something.
Make it a one large trip.
I mean, that was always intentional.
This is really beyond the pale, bro.
You're like, oh god, where's the money? Grab the drawing board, quick! Film it!
Fuck it, I'll do it myself. And Anno just sits there drawing.
Get some flip book.
Yep. It's all right.
This is flipbook-esque for sure.
I started as an animator. I can go back to it.
This is where my depression started!
You don't understand my artistic.
Oh, shit, they forgot to color him in this time.
This is the last episode. If this is how this ends, I might alt F4 on this entire. I quit the podcast, and I mean that in a more serious way than I've ever meant it before.
Oh, there's more stuff. Don't worry. It's not done yet.
Oh, I'm not coming back.
No, you're coming back.
No, I'm done.
No.
There's more
You
stuff.
don't
Keep
get the
watching.
right to
You
quit.
drag me through this, and this is what I get.
Hey, we
No.
went through it.
I don't give a shit what you did to you. You did this to me.
Yeah, that's
Just
the
wait.
fun part.
There's more.
No, I quit.
Oh, that was actually a really good shot, though. This is
Oh,
some
it
good
was.
shit right here.
Evolution, man.
You live in the Matrix.
There was no spoon.
It never was.
Honestly, this is really well animated right there. They had a limited budget, and that was pretty good looking for it.
That was good. That was good.
This is like what happens when you do too many hallucinogens all at once. This is actually very similar to that, now that I think about it.
No, it's not. You've done the wrong hallucinogens.
No, I just mixed two that probably shouldn't have been mixed.
I've done what you've done. Don't give me that shit.
No, because like the white void. No, like I've seen this. I've seen that too. Not that one. Oh.
Let the body go through the bodies.
Yeah. Not exactly that, but the idea of it. And that I've seen.
Yeah, because you watched the Aha Take On Me video. Calm down, bro.
Take on. Ha! Punch it! Is that Misato?
Idiot Shinji. I hate the sound design in this show.
And now the gears are turning again. Yeah.
All right, Alex, how do you feel?
Yep.
Everything's been a dream.
Don't do that to him. Don't do that. No, Alex, come back. It's not what that's not what's happening.
Good. I needed him to get some buffering so I could actually watch it. It was stuttering so bad for me.
Yeah.
I will not come back. I'm done.
It's not what happened. It's not what's
That's
happening.
Not what happened.
It's a lie. Everything has been a lie. I don't even want to play anymore.
How big of a kick
Wait
to
till
the
they
teeth
start
would it?
singing.
Oh, they're not gonna start singing. I will literally.
They
Alt
start
F4
singing about
live.
Life Day.
I'm going Alt F4, bitch.
Just keep watching. This isn't. There's
This is
more
a
to
Have
it.
you rewatched
No,
Star Wars
no,
Holiday Special?
no, there's none of this. None of this.
There's Pen Pen.
I know. No,
Did you just restart it?
I did. I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm done. I don't like it. I don't like any of it.
You gotta go back.
You gotta figure out where it was.
Uh,
I hate
go-
everything.
Nope.
No.
Right there.
Oh, a little
no.
too far. There you go.
Nope. Right there.
That's good enough.
I
Good
hate
enough.
everything. No, this is the worst thing that's ever happened.
Where's the sound?
Shut your fucking mouth, you fucking narc. Don't you ever talk to me again.
You wouldn't be able to handle that.
Shut your fucking mouth, you goddamn narc.
I know where you live. Okay. It's grown up Ray. How do you feel about the fact that he cloned her and deliberately made her albino?
It
Oh,
feels
just wait.
like the last thing that we need to talk about right now. Shut the fuck up.
Just wait. No. Let him experience this. He needs to feel it.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now.
Oh, just wait. Oh wait.
It cut his shell out.
Yeah, but, you know, her panties? Wouldn't say I got a good look at them. But just a peek. Oh, man, I got big this morning. God damn, what's the big idea, class rep? That hurts.
There's nothing but listen, you're on duty this got to face it. Don't change the water.
Such a pain in my...
It's different.
You think I'm under a girl's thumb? What a peaceful day.
Kiss my ass.
And we're back.
What if I told you that there's an entire manga set place in this continuity? And I've straight up read a good chunk of it.
I haven't even read that.
It's. I mean, I read it when I was a teenager. I had more free time back then.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Hey, you can't say that.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh.
Those things changing slightly, what's inside your heart will change greatly.
There are many truths. There's only one truth for you. Focus through a narrow worldview, built using information that's been altered for your protection. Artificial truth. Yeah, but guys feel the world is pretty small. Standing on a molehill.
In the end, people can only gauge things around them with their own little yardstick. People tend to see the world using the truth that others have given them.
Happy on a sunny day.
You start feeling that way because it's what others told you to feel.
Some things can happen on a rainy day. Body within a person is delicate and malleable. That truth can be changed. How you interpret the events you. All there is to one person.
Oh, suck my dick.
Songs.
Maybe you could change your mind yourself. Really okay for me to be here after all. Only who I am. I am me. I want to be myself. I want to be here. It's okay for me to be here in this world.
He went Super Saiyan.
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congrats, bro. Congratulations.
Oh no, that means Pin died.
Oh, yeah, fuck, I forgot it.
Fuck!
Damn.
That was his breakthrough during therapy. He could, in fact, like himself.
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this has all been one giant therapy session.
What?
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
No, that was real. Are you literally pulling the
No, everything
it was all
happened.
dream shit on me?
No, everything
No.
happened. Everything happened. All the shit that you've seen happened.
I got no answers. Those last 2 episodes were shit. What?
We told you there's still the end.
Yeah, the end of Evangelion is a satisfying conclusion. This is not. The
Yeah,
end
no.
is. Hideaki Anno received hundreds, if not thousands, of death threats over this.
I don't even know what to do with this.
What
What the fuck was that?
That was the end of
That
was-
Evangelion.
Yeah, that was him going through therapy.
It was nothing.
I
That was
mean,
his therapy
a lot of
session.
things happened.
Oh,
We saw another
No.
universe. That was kind of cool.
We
nothing
got to
happened.
see
That universe
the
is pretty
drawing
happy.
board.
We saw that.
We saw the better universe. God damn it!
No. We didn't see the better universe.
We saw
a
one of the.
better universe.
Kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? No,
The-
absolutely not. We absolutely saw the better universe, and I will not fucking. How dare you? How
There's
fucking
actually
dare you?
there's actually 2 better universes. We saw one of them.
Yeah.
There's another one too.
Oh, eat my shorts.
Out of the
don't want
multiverse, this is probably the worst universe that we watched.
I don't want to do this anymore. I quit the podcast.
So anyway,
Yeah.
what's human instrumentality?
You're contracted in.
I don't want to do this anymore.
You're contracted in.
I'm not even willing to do Kaiju number 8 anymore.
So what's human instrumentality, Alex?
No, man. No, it's all a lie. There's nothing that means anything. There's
I mean-
nothing important anymore.
They did kind of tell you what human instrumentality is in this.
Yeah. Kinda. And you were
Well,
kind of right. It's
fucking
the
you
fourth
tell me
evolution of
then.
humanity.
It's a childhood zen
evolution of
situation.
What?
It's a childhood zen situation.
He's a man now.
That is kind of what this is all about. But it's also just the book Childhood's End. But it's a shonen anime too.
I don't have that knowledge in my head. I need
It's
to
a
read the book.
It's a real good book. It's a real good book. I really enjoyed it in high school, and it gave more context to the show.
God damn it.
Yeah, so this entire show has been based off of a book written in the 50s.
Apparently, Australia made it into a miniseries as well.
Yeah. I've heard it's okay. Anyway, though, yeah. So, Alex,
Are there some Clark? God damn it.
yeah, no, it's real good. It's like a super fucking good book. Yeah, I read it in high school so I could understand this better, and it gave it more context at least.
I've never known, and this was not satisfying.
Again, the end of
And this one's
Evangelion.
gonna be instead.
Himself was known to say, "Greetings, carbon-based bipeds. I'm Hugo and Nebula Award-winning science fiction writer Robert J. Sawyer. The novel you're about to hear is Childhood's End
copyright.
by
Yeah.
Arthur C. Clarke. I think Clarke was
He's
the
doing it on purpose.
Yeah,
science
yeah,
fiction
yeah.
writer of the
So
20th
yeah.
century.
Anyway,
Like-
it's a great
is
book.
That, I mean, all right. It's on
It
my
is a
list.
great book. So anyway, like I said, the movie gives context, and I told Alex, I told you this. These 2 episodes take place in the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
Actually, close to the end of the movie. It's like 2/3 of the way in.
Hate this show.
No, you don't.
I just wanted the best for them all.
Well, you
I
have to
just
wait.
wanted the best. I
You
just
have to-
wanted the answers.
Sometimes you don't get the best. Sometimes you have to suffer.
Sometimes you have to watch a movie in order to understand what the last 2 episodes of a show happened, and then and then what happens after the universe breaks like glass and a bunch of people start clapping and saying congratulations, because stuff happens after that.
He
Stuff-
broke through his walls that he built up.
Yeah, he finally decided that he was
Broke
going
through
to.
his very own ATF.
Yeah.
He feels stronger than yours, fucker.
Yeah, now
I don't
he's
think so.
ready to be a part of
You
the.
know I'm right.
Now he's ready to be a part of the real world and make connections in his own decisions instead of letting other people decide things for him.
Yeah, he might have a
You
relationship
feel
with his
my
father now.
dick. Oh, it's terrible. What
He
was
might-
that?
It was the
That
last 2
was-
episodes of Evangelion.
That
Yeah.
last episode was nothing.
Well, a lot of
it was
things
him
happened.
Breaking through his built-up barriers.
It was him deciding that instead of trying to live in another world, he was going to make his own world
It's not.
and be a part of
He
the
was
world.
his own god.
No. Nobody else got that option.
Well, that's because Shinji became God for a little bit.
Yeah.
You think I'm joking? If you think I'm joking, I'm not.
Watch the movie. Which we're gonna do live as well, baby.
There is no God, and you know it.
No, it's a 14-year-old boy who has a lot of sexual repression,
Yeah.
but only for a little bit.
Yeah, just for a little bit. Just for a handful of moments.
I hate this show.
So yeah,
It was bad. It was bad. I don't want any more to do with it.
Too bad.
you still have like an hour and a half.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
Can't be done.
We'll give you like a couple weeks to bounce back from this.
Don't
you
you
get a
give
couple
me
days.
that. Don't you like that to me.
You got like
I don't want any
Okay.
more of it.
Too bad.
Kaiju number 8's gonna end poorly. Chainsaw Man's gonna end poorly.
You should watch it.
Every Ultraman is bad. Nothing is
Yeah.
good, and everything's awful. Save
should-
yourselves!
So anyway, Alex is going to start watching Dawn to Dawn. I'm saying it right this time. I've been saying it wrong for
No.
months on purpose.
No!
He's going to watch an
No.
old lady bite a guy's dick off.
No! Only if it pleases me.
It's
to be
real
fair,
fucking good.
He does bite her nipple, so
He
Does it
does
please-
bite her tit real hard.
Does it please me?
I don't know. Does it?
I
Stand
mean,
up
it's
real fast, so I can tell then.
it's pretty
Does it
fun.
please me?
Stand up, I can tell.
No.
Then it does.
Yes, it does.
All right.
God
So-
damn it. I hate this show. God damn it.
So what do you think this all
Technically likes it,
means?
everybody.
What do you think this all means,
What?
Alex?
That's a good goddamn question. Like, what was the point?
That's what we asked you.
Well, I'm not sure.
Well, what do you think happened? something happened, and I want to see if you can tell me what happened. I'll tell you if you're right or wrong, and then I'll let you know.
Well, no, I probably can't. So I'll just make an ass of myself real quick. But
I think go for it, dude. Like, it's not. There's.
It felt like the old Frankenstein story, like a story of man's hubris. But
There's some of that in there.
But I just didn't get the like the guilty parties were not punished. You know, it felt so unsatisfactory. And it felt like just this. Maybe I'm taking too much information from knowing where the author came from. And it's like this just felt like someone's angsty teenage album that they made. You know, this is the angsty teenage song.
That's fair.
But someone got more funded. Like, not to say that this wasn't a good story. It wasn't well executed. A lot of the times, it was extremely poorly executed. You know, when Ava Unit 1 is holding the angel human.
Kawaru.
Because I don't remember his name, because his name was ridiculous.
Kawaru or Tabris, depending on if you're using his angel name or human. Yeah.
I literally more than twice picked up my phone and went, well, this is annoying.
That's fair. I definitely paused it, said, wait, am I still watching it, or did I pause it? Unpaused it again to make sure I was still watching it. Sat there. This is longer than I remember it being.
It was over 2.5 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, it's a really long shot.
There. Like, I'm usually a big fan of the idea of, okay, you took the time to draw these scenes, so let me see the detail. But you had zero, not even the idea of storytelling at all in this still. You know,
yeah, I'm gonna disagree with you on that one. I would say that this is probably
no storytelling.
Oh no, there's
no.
This is arguably the hardest moment in Shinji's life. This is the first person who's been genuinely nice to him his entire life.
No, it was in the first 3 minutes, not the back 8.
That's fair. That's fair.
Fine. Like, if it had been a 30-second scene, that would have been the most emotional 30 seconds of the entire show. But the fact that they refused to do anything where there was no motion, there was no animation, we were playing a very inappropriate song. Yeah, you brought me out of it so hard. I don't think the last 2 episodes are in any way encouraging me to seek out any other versions of the story.
Again, I completely get where you're coming from. You've got to remember,
I don't like this.
These last 2 episodes do take place a little over halfway into a movie.
That's not my problem.
That's fair. I'm just saying. Technically, there's stuff that you don't see leading into this, and there's stuff that takes place after this.
Arc was better.
No.
I don't have any satisfaction.
Like your opinion, man.
Okay, cool. Fuck you too.
So
I'm not upset about that.
I think it said enough that we can talk about what human instrumentality is. I think that's it says enough in last two episodes, we can talk about that now.
Yeah, I'd like to like honestly, the lore put out in this series is so very interesting to me, and I would like to deep dive into it, but I don't feel like the show as I've seen it deserves it.
Okay. So let's talk about what the let's talk about what the Human Instrumentality Project is. So
like from my perspective, it's clearly the line drawn between humans as we know each other and the fact that the Avas are humans.
So actually, no.
Okay.
Human instrumentality.
I guess I didn't get it.
So, Alex, I told you earlier today that the AT fields are the barriers between souls. Like, it's the barrier between where your soul ends, and angels have like a very physical version of that. Humans technically have one too. It's just not a physical one. And the human,
but it's kind of hinted at that we all have our own AT fields.
Yep. And human instrumentality is a project designed around dissolving those.
Why would you want to get rid of that if that's a defensive mechanism?
So every human soul merges together into one.
Why would we want that?
It's very specifically what one person wants.
Gendo?
Yeah.
Correct.
Why?
I'm
not sure I understand.
He thinks. Okay,
he's
so
not
Josh.
He's not a. I mean, he's a pawn.
He thinks
for a good level of the show. You know, he's not a Zelech higher up. He's a pawn.
He's actively working against what they want. His goals are not their goals, and he just as much as they are using him, he is using them to further his own agenda.
Because if he can converge all the souls into one, that means his soul is going to reunite with Yuri.
No?
It's what he thinks.
Well, he's an idiot. There's a lot of noise involved in that.
Yeah.
And also, Zele's, we don't get to see any of them because they're always on sound only mode because they're fucking Zoom narcs.
I don't think we ever see them.
No.
Yeah, they're on sound only mode because they're Zoom narcs.
Yeah, no, like we never see them. We never knew who they are for sure.
They probably don't exist.
I mean, they exist as voices, and that's it.
They're probably just magi. I don't think they are people.
That's actually a possibility. I hadn't really thought about that, but I'm not going to argue against it. That's possible.
Well, I mean, feel free to argue against it. We have enough precedent in this universe and no evidence to think that they are people. And we get enough evidence with the voice, not corruption, but manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
No, like they could easily not be real.
Yep.
They could easily be a pseudo sentient being, or even some entity that tries to be God, as the nerve icon shows. You know, God is in his heaven. Everything is all right here.
Mm-hmm. So that is
every time that we see Sele, it's sus is not even the level of weight that I want to give that.
Mhm.
They're
So,
the bad guys.
yeah, but Gendo is too.
No, Gendo is evil.
Yeah.
Clearly, like that episode where we get what's his name, the second in command, Fuka. Shit, I forget his name.
I know who you're talking about.
He is the most sympathetic being in the entire show from start to finish.
Mhm.
Period. End of discussion. That guy is my favorite.
Yeah, that's fair. So some other things to know about before we eventually touch on the movie.
He killed Ray. Like,
Yeah,
he killed his wife. He killed his wife 3 times. We know that he killed his wife 3 times.
yeah. It gets more complicated than that.
Oh, is that not enough?
There's more complications.
But I'm a nice big progressive person. I took my wife's name.
Yep. That is
Could you
how he views the
Could you
world.
please put a gun in your mouth? That would be great.
So some other things we should probably be aware of going into this.
Pull the trigger, have it go off,
Mhm.
have the lead travel through the meat that is who you are, and cause it a system malfunction to where you no longer live. I would really like for you to die.
Josh is
I
smiling
hate
about.
Gendo.
Josh, you were smiling
Fucking
about
hate
this
Gendo.
one. You were smiling about this one. Let's be real. What if, Alex? I'm just gonna say this. What if you
Okay,
get to
tell me.
see what you just said? What if you get to see that?
I'm actually so invested in this story at this point that I'd probably get rock hard about that.
So yeah,
Rock hard.
we will get a bunch of
diamond
things.
in a blizzard?
What, Josh?
Like a diamond in a blizzard?
Oh man, I'm gonna cut glass, dude.
Glass is gonna break before you can get close to it. That's how hard you'll be.
Oh, it's gonna see the reflection and be over.
And your ATF
Shattered.
will just break the glass?
Shattered, my guy.
You're gonna shatter the universe like Shinji did.
No, don't do it. Your penis bone will explode.
I'm willing to take that sacrifice.
So, there'll be at least a couple things that you'll like about the end of Evangelion.
Hate this show.
There's gonna be some things you're gonna
I hate this show so much.
There's gonna be some things.
I knew I was gonna be mad.
Yeah, there's gonna be some things you're gonna like, but a lot of things you're gonna be upset about.
I just like we've talked a lot about the fact that the author made this an expression of his depression and life experience, and that makes it really impactful and a really good story. But if you just don't finish it, who cares?
I mean, it finishes. There's more to it. We just haven't seen the ending yet.
It feels like my responsibility at this point, though. Like, oh, well, I guess you don't understand it.
I mean, again, it literally, there is at least like an hour and a half more of this story that you have not experienced yet.
But this was what was published.
Again, that comes down to
Corruption of.
yeah, that came down to corruption. This was not the intended way it was going to end. This was part of what was going to be the ending, and then it just became the entire ending because that's what
Did you get
they
any,
had.
from what I saw? Did you get any resolution for Misato, Ritsuko,
Tiny bit for
Asuka?
both of them. You see them dead.
Oh, other than the fact that, oh yeah, well they're all dead. Cool, sounds fun. Are you shitting me?
I mean, we actually do get some for Asuka. Like, we get the whole scene where Shinji and Asuka.
She got a whole episode. I think it was episode 22, where she got so messed up.
Yep.
And it's not a matter of deserving or not, but like having a full narrative. This did not. I didn't learn anything about Adam or Eve in this finale.
So again,
Let alone anything about the principal characters.
this is really only Shinji's ending. You get more from the rest of the story. It's just, again, we don't get all the story in the show.
Frankly, who the hell is Shinji?
A boy who decided that he's gonna make decisions for himself and be part of the world.
Well, we didn't learn anything about the first, second, or third impact. We learned nothing about what the angels are. We learned nothing about what God is. I'm walking away from this having learned nothing.
Yep. Again, movie solves those problems, but not in the show.
Well, I guess I believe you. This has been really frustrating.
Yeah. No,
It's a good show.
Mhm.
Like I'm very invested in these characters. And I can very much understand where they're coming from and how truly difficult their world is to deal with. But I don't know. I have no satisfaction.
yeah, that's fair. Again, you are very under.
There was like 5 seconds where we get to see Ritsuko and Misato just, dead.
Mhm.
Cool. All right, we're moving on. It doesn't matter that we've been with these people for the entirety of the show. Also, why would they die?
You'll find that out in the movie.
No, man. Especially Misato.
You'll find that out in the movie. Yeah, the movie gives you that. The things you're saying, the movie literally gives you.
She doesn't need to die for the story to make sense.
Again,
Dr. Akagi,
movie.
I can see her dying because she definitely deserves to go down with the goddamn ship. But Misato, I don't buy that. I just don't buy that.
Again,
She didn't deserve this.
When you watch the movie, it gives more context to what happens leading into those moments.
Are you trying to tell me that I'll come to the conclusion that she deserved it when I don't feel that already?
Oh no, like you're not going to necessarily assume she deserves it. You'll just understand why it happened. You're not going to feel like she deserves to die, but like Ava doesn't really. Ava's not about whether or not people deserve to die. It's sometimes people die even if they don't deserve it.
Okay, well then, are we gonna just brush under the rug the silencing of people like like Kaji?
No.
You know for a fact that he got silenced.
Oh yeah, no. Like I get that.
But what took you so long?
Again, there's context to a lot of things. If you get through the movie, you're not necessarily going to be happy with everything, but it contextualizes some things.
Am I ever gonna have a resolution to this story?
Yeah, the story ends. The story's resolved. Things happen. Now, whether
it matters,
that depends.
fuck.
Like the way that this series goes, weirdly, I cannot see this going much differently than what happens in the movie. Like the movie makes sense for the universe. It's just gonna be tough.
Dog got off the leaf somehow.
Ooh.
I don't even know how because it's clipped.
Yeah. So again, not necessarily going to make you happy, but it'll at least there's logic behind it to an extent.
What'd I miss?
Alex is upset with character deaths and an unsatisfying resolution.
Oh. That's for the true indeed. Oh, fuck.
And you know what? I'm actually going to say this. Just because someone looks like they're dead doesn't mean they're dead.
Yeah, we saw that out of Ray.
No, like, no, different way.
Yeah.
Like, much different way. Yeah. Yeah, just... Yeah. End of Evangelion leaves a door open for literally every character you like.
Or dislike.
We don't see any of the characters that we think we will later, and we get this random angel-ass character.
That one, I'm going to argue with that one. That's not random. That is actually the culmination of the angels. Like, that makes sense. I will argue that one.
So what is Sele?
That one I'm not arguing. I'm saying I will argue that Kaworu makes sense in the context of what the angels have been doing. No. He makes total... No, I'm going to argue that one. He makes total sense. The angels have been adapting.
By Sele.
No.
And
yes.
That's made clear by the text.
Mm-hmm.
How does any of that make sense with Sele's?
You'll get more of that in the movie, but I'm going to give context for why he makes sense for the angels. No, I'm giving you context for the angel side at least. I'm giving you context for the angel side because Quaru makes total sense on their side in terms
Of
of
course
his.
he does. He's literally got the close to what they think is Adam. Oh, and then they find out it's Lilith.
Again, he was super close to Adam too. He's the closest they ever got.
But if he didn't know it, it all makes sense.
So anyway, you've got to remember the angels are trying to adapt to take on humanity, right? Like each angel is different, but as time goes on, they start to become more and more specialized to attacking humans, right? Because if you think about it, eventually they start.
They want to know what's psychologically different about us.
Mm-hmm. And that culminates in the final angel being a replication.
Stupid. Why were this stupid up to this point? Like the difference between the first impact being the origin of humanity as a species, which I think that's the only reasonable explanation.
Mm-hmm.
And now, why are they now attacking?
Because
also, I didn't see them kill God at all. So everybody who's told me about this series is a fucking liar.
No, you got to wait on that.
Yeah, fucking liars.
So anyway, first of all, when you've seen when Adam goes active. Adam goes active when Misato is a child.
Which one was Adam?
The fucking big light thing that looked like an Ava.
The big winged thing that Misato.
Yeah, that was Adam. That's
okay.
Adam's going active. That's the second impact. It's Adam going active when he's not supposed to. From there, all of his progeny have to reach maturity in order to go active themselves, which takes roughly like 15 years.
Why would it matter after they were on the rock that is Earth? Like, why would any of this matter?
What do you mean by that?
If it just doesn't ring true to me that it would matter that there were already beings existent there. It like
I mean, do you want to know?
The destructive characteristics of the second impact don't make any sense to me.
Well, okay, so Josh, should I talk about Ava Unit 1 now?
Yes.
Okay. So, we talked about how we were not going to tell you why Ava Unit 1 was being held in isolation until after this. So,
which again was a large part of the narrative, but never gets any resolution.
It kind of does in the movie, but you're starting to spiral, so we're going to give you this one.
I'm getting pissed off. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, Ava Unit 1, I specifically told you this ahead of time, is an Ava built off of a Lilith base instead of an Adam base.
Which ones were built off of?
Every other one was built off of Adam. Unit 1 was specifically built using Lilith for a reason. So the idea of these creatures, the idea of these progenitors is each one of them is given a partial aspect of their creator.
Genetics.
So, specifically 2 traits, which is a whole biblical thing. knowledge and life. A creature that is able to think, adapt, manipulate the world around them, that sort of thing. And a creature that has incredible longevity, regenerative abilities, is able to self-sustain. So those two traits are separate. Like, the seeds have their own unique somethings or others, but one seed has one type of ability, one seed has the other type. And the Atom seed has life, the Lilith seed has knowledge. Real bad that they're both active on the same planet, because if they ever kind of mix, then you get a creature that is hypothetically of a similar caliber as their creators, and that's not supposed to happen, because then you might approach these celestial beings, these gods in potential, and they don't want that to happen.
Who is they?
The celestial beings that made Adam and Lilith and the various other things throughout the cosmos. It's all just, and because Ava Unit 1 ate the S2 drive, it's the first mix of the two. It's literally what was not supposed to happen, and why there was a fail-safe built into them. That's why it's kept separate, because it is the closest thing to a god they have now.
What they consider a god.
Mm-hmm. I mean, considering what happens in the movie, yeah. So, the movie is where human instrumentality happens, and Ava Unit 1, because of its unique existence, is part of the catalyst that starts it. I'm not going to get too specific on it, but it is keyly important on that, because it rivals gods in potential. And this is like a hard reference to the Bible. Humans ate the fruit of knowledge. They were kicked out of Eden in order to avoid them eating the fruit of life and becoming as God.
Fucking coward.
Yeah, so that's like literally a biblical thing of, you're not supposed to get both aspects, or you are unto a god yourself, and that's not supposed to happen.
Welcome to reality, you son of a bitch.
And that's what happens in End of Evangelion. Well, towards the end of this show, not necessarily in that, but yeah, Unit 1 achieves that, and that's why it's put in its own little special area, so it doesn't get fucked up.
I hope Unit 1 gets set free or some shit. Like,
Yeah. That's part of the movie. Sort of. Like, again, these things that you want, a lot of the things you're saying have potentially at least happened in the movie. Like, things you want do happen in it. I'm not going to say all the things you want do, but some of them do.
I just hope that reality has more of a effect on the story than otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, like, everything you saw in these 2 episodes happens in like a very short amount of time during the movie. It's more grounded than these 2 episodes. Definitely. Alex, you can I can promise you this. It is much more grounded in reality than the esoteric of these 2 episodes. Anno basically took all of his esoteric stuff, put them in these 2 episodes because it was easier to do the animation for that. And then when they got the budget to make the movie, he took everything he couldn't do in these episodes, which was the more grounded portions, and put it in the movie.
Yeah, I want fewer watercolors.
I can promise you that too. You'll get like one scene of like something weird, but it's all very grounded, very consistent in the animation style. Slightly higher quality than this, but that's a movie. Like higher quality than the show.
Yeah, but we got nothing for Asuka. Like,
we get a lot for Asuka in the movie.
Yeah.
We also get like a lot. We get a lot for Misato. We get actually a good amount for Ritsuko. Like all the side characters, their conclusions and their stories are in the movie.
I did not even get anything from Shinji.
You get more from Shinji too. Again, a lot of what happens here gets context from the movie.
No, I did. That's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
My final thoughts are: this was bad. I didn't enjoy this.
That's fair.
It wasn't complete. It wasn't a full story. And you should feel ashamed about it. I did not get anything out of this that I did not come into this with any expectations, and I walked away with fewer. This was a bad show. If it is able to pick up its own pieces with extra content, I'm here for it. I really do like the story. I really do like the idea of the characters. But up to this point, this was not good. I did not enjoy this.
Fair enough.
I would rather watch the worst Ultraman every day opposed to this.
It's a lot of arc.
Yay. Hey, you hey, Josh, Yuppie's awesome.
No.
No, he was. He was great. In comparison to this, I hated this.
All right. Well, with that, with that,
I'm allowed
eventually,
to be wrong. No, you're right. You're right. I'm allowed to be wrong.
I didn't say you were wrong. I just said that you are allowed.
So yeah,
because you're not in the minority. There is a large group of people out here that hate this show because of the same reasons.
Oh yeah, no, like it's honestly, without the end of Evangelion, it is viewed as a like pretty downer end. Even with end of Evangelion, it's still considered a pretty downer ending.
Even an end.
Yeah. Again, there's reasons why Anno got death threats over this.
I'm never gonna be that kind of person.
A lot of people were.
Yeah.
No, fuck those people. Those people take it to the extra level, and they're wrong. Just because you're upset about something ending poorly, in your opinion, doesn't mean you have any right to threaten the life of some other being. Shut the hell up, and have other things that you do in your life.
Yep.
I'm happy to go and do my own thing, having seen this really good anime, and I'm dissatisfied with the end. That's my own thing, man.
Mhm.
Shut the hell up.
Yep.
It's okay.
So anyway, tune in sometime in the
I
future.
really look forward. I really look forward to the movies.
Yep. Tune in sometime in the future where we read a lot of those death threats.
Send them to me at Alex.
No,
Too
we're
bad I
talking.
don't have any of those.
No,
social media. So go fuck yourself.
yeah. No, Alex, we're talking about we're gonna read the death threats to Ano.
Oh no, I don't think that's good.
Yeah, we
literally have to.
All of them, though.
We literally have to, Alex.
No,
we literally have
we're gonna
to.
add one love letter.
I feel like I was being really rude and mean. And I don't think anybody deserves anything more than what I said.
Josh, we literally have to read those death threats, right?
No, you can't do this to me.
Alex, I'm going to spoil
on our Patreon. I'm
going to spoil a tiny bit for Alex just so he understands why.
No,
I'm spoiling.
No one deserves
Alex,
the idea of a death threat for a show that I
Alex,
okay, so I'm allowed to have a problem.
Alex, I have to tell you this. I'm telling you why we're going to read his death threats.
No.
Because he put them in the movie. He put like a shit ton of them in the movie. He put so many of them in the movie.
No.
There's just a scene of them in the movie.
Why would you do this?
I mean, to be fair, way to shame a lot of people.
Oh, dude, like it's
did he
fucking.
Include their names?
I don't think he included their names, but like he kept like he put the handwritten part in.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, like it's just the esoteric part of the movie. I said there was one part. It's him putting all of the death threats in the movie. There's like so many death threats that he just puts on the screen.
Can you imagine you're just in the theater watching, you're like, oh.
Oh, fuck. Yep.
That was me.
Yep. No,
I recognize that username.
Yep. No, he literally put handwritten death threats in the movie.
That's terrible. In the best way.
Gonna read them.
We're gonna read them because we literally have to.
No, this is bad.
It's a part of the movie. We literally have to do it.
Oh, and in our Patreon, Alex is gonna read all of them with an accent.
Which one though?
I don't know. You can choose what accent.
Oh, I will choose, and it's not going to be the most problematic.
They're all going to be problematic, though. You're going to have to switch between accents each one to make it better.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
No.
Shit. I just realized I'm totally late for something. All right, I'm going to let you go now. I got to go. Bye.
Bye.